Lethal Lucien Reid. Now, I was writing about you the other day, about your title situation, and I sort of compared it to London buses, the old saying about, you hang around waiting for a bus, and all of a sudden two come along at once. And that's what you've got for titles for you. You've been probably frustrated and a bit of angst over the years, and now you're happy as Larry, 2 titles on their way.
You know what, I couldn't be more happier. I'm in an unbelievable camp, as you can tell by some of the fighters in here. It's both come up once, but I'm willing to take both of them straight away, both hands. Honestly, I cannot wait. My little boy, he says, Daddy, you're going to bring home 2 belts, and I'll make sure I bring them home for you.
No pressure then?
Nah, no pressure, not at all.
Of course, we're talking about the York Hall, September 14. I mean, it's an incredible show. There's a few fights on there that could be considered probably fight of the night, but we've got you and Brad Foster, a double title fight. It doesn't really get a lot better than that, does it?
No, honestly, you don't. Clash of Styles will be unreal. I know he's a come-forward fighter, so I'm looking forward to just picking his head off and boxing him nice and clean and winning nicely. And you know what? I don't really want to go out with any more cuts. I don't want to get no black eyes. I've got a nice holiday book, so I want to look good, feel good, and box unbelievable.
I suppose that's the way people actually imagine it, is that Brad will bring it. You know, in his fights suggest that he does go for it, and you're probably going to see him sort of bobbing, weaving, jumping about, throwing out your shots from weird angles and doing it that way. I mean, they wouldn't be far wrong in assessing it like that, I guess.
You know what, my style is, I don't know, see, some days I change it all the time. Like sometimes when I'm sparring, I like to have a tear up, like I like to fight, and sometimes I like to just box. So we'll see what comes on the night. If I go out there and I see him and I can feel his power, I think, it's not that bad. I'll have to have a little tear up with him.
Have you had a look?
Yeah, I've had a look. Listen, he's an unbelievable fighter. He's a champion for a reason. He's got 2 belts for a reason. I know I'm capable of beating him. I know what I'm capable of doing. It's just doing it on the night. The night's the main thing.
He's a remarkable story, actually, isn't he? I mean, he's a junior kickbox world champion, no amateur experience whatsoever. Just 21 years old, sort of about 11 fights, and he's got 2 titles. I mean, he's done well, hasn't he?
You know what? It's mad because I've been calling for titles for years, for 4 years now. I've done well as an amateur. I thought I was going to get titles galore. And he's come along, he's fresh from kickboxing. He's got 2 titles, but listen, it's the way it happened. He's had his luck, but now it's my time to shine.
Now, little Hudson, you sort of say he's not that bothered about you being a fighter or what sort of money you earn. It's literally just about those belts you've got to deliver, is that right?
Literally, all he cares about is showing people things like that. Like,
it don't matter if you're black and blue or anything like that.
No, of course not. He know what, he kind of likes it though. He's like, when I had a cut, he was showing everyone a picture of my cut. But he's got 2 of my amateur belts at home, and he has them on his wall. He shows them off to everyone that comes in. He's like, this is my daddy. My daddy's a professional boxer. He tells everyone at school. So honestly, I just want to make him proud.
If you win that British title, you'll have to defend it 3 times for him to keep it. That'll be a challenge for you, won't it?
Yeah, exactly that. Listen, I've already told him that Daddy will keep it for you. Daddy will make sure he keeps it for you. Because I remember once I brought him down to the gym and he held Charlie Edwards' belt, and he loved it. He proper loved it. So he said, I want that belt. So I'll get him that belt.
Great stuff. Now, obviously, we're here at the iBox gym in Bromley. It's not where people are accustomed to seeing you operate out of. You've switched from Red Hill, Adam Blues, to Alan Jim's little bunker here. Explain the move.
You know what, I'm very much a family-oriented person. Like, as you can tell with me and my son, I'm his best friend. I needed a trainer who was more like that, and don't get me wrong, Adam was lovely, but he's got some of the best fighters in the world, and he had to look after them a lot more than me, because I didn't have no titles coming, I didn't have no big fights coming up. So I made the move to Alan, and honestly, I couldn't be more pleased I moved. Everything's gone perfect. He said the other day I'm ahead of schedule, so now it's time to start easing down a little bit, get back on schedule. And he's like one of my best mates. He's like dad. So he's a great move for me.
Is there part of you that wishes you'd done it a couple of years ago?
Yes. Just due to the technical and due to having my own what's the word, where you're having a trainer always on you 24/7, having one-to-one coaching and things like that. Like, I come down in gym time and it's literally just me and Al just working on the technique. And if I'm honest, I've never had that as a professional. So it's perfect for me.
You must feel a bit old down here now, though, don't you?
You know what I do? Like Dennis, how old's Dennis? 18. Then a few other Repton boys there. 8. Oh mate, I'm an old man. But listen, as long as I have a laugh with them, because like I said, I'm a family man. I'm a dad, so I understand that these guys
see you as a father figure.
No, you know what? Because I look like
Uncle Lucien.
Uncle Lucien. But some of them look older than me. So, well, all of them are taller than me. So, I think they don't look at me as a father. He's more of a friend. So it's good.
You hope.
I hope so. Yeah, I do hope so.
Now then, your last 2 fights. Excuse me. One of them was a win. One of them was a technical draw. The similarity between both fights is that you got a horrific cut. Now then, you told me the other day that Hudson has been studying a bit of Chinese as part of his education, and to support him in his curiosity, you decided to get his name put in Chinese on your shorts twice, and both times you ended up with a cut or a laceration about your eye. Now, you don't know, because there's all sorts of ancient Chinese sort of festivals and traditions, whether it was Chinese Year of the Cut, but you've got something going on there, you reckon, don't you?
You know what? I just think I've never ever been cut. I wish there was a couple of people as an amateur, never been cut. Barely had any black eyes. My last 2 fights, I had 2 Chinese writings on my shorts and got 2 cuts. So don't get me wrong, you never know what happens in this boxing game. Like, both of them were big headbutts, but this time I'm just having my little boy's name in Hudson, nice and neat, nice and English, and hopefully no cuts and no bruises.
No sort of ancient Chinese sort of spells cast upon you. I mean, you should look up, see what Hudson actually means in Chinese, shouldn't you?
I actually should, because you know what, I've never actually done that. I might do that now.
But as it goes, like you said the other day, look where it's got you, those 2 performances, 2 cuts, but it's taking you on to a double title fight now.
Exactly that. 2 performances, 2 cuts, but I'm getting 2 belts in my next fight. Listen, everything happens for a reason. The same as the amateurs. When I won the ABOs, didn't get no England call-up. I lost in the final in a split decision against one of the best boys in the country, and I got an England call-up straight away because of my performance. Things happen for a reason, and obviously this would be the reason that I take these 2 belts off this fella.
You are actually an example, probably, to a lot of fighters across this country who get a bit disheartened. They're probably thinking about jacking it in. Is it worth training all this time with nothing on the horizon? You've been through all those emotions, I'm sure, over the last couple of years, but now you can say to those people, look, things change very quickly in this game. Stay ready, and the rewards might come. Would you go along with that?
No, 1,000,000%. I've always, I work at a boxing gym called Kent Gloves. It's my gym. I've trained every single day when I weren't in camp, when I never had a fight. Every day without fail. I always used to do 10, 12 rounds. Just in case something like this happened. And like Al said, I'm ahead of schedule due to the fact that I have been doing all them rounds. I'm used to doing 12 rounds 24/7. So I have stayed ready. I've made sure I've stayed ready in case something like this has come along. Now it's come along, I'm more than ready.